Good morning, VanCarthens. Ola made it to another list, you know. Not just this Ebony Power 100 list, which she had to video in her acceptance speech, remember? Remember last week at the Ebony 100 where Nina Parker announced her for the award? And the reason she wasn't there was because she was having her train carried by Nick. Remember? Remember he was like one of 4 dudes in attendance at the Glamour Wody Woman of the Year award for 2025? Felicia, Olandria's mother, by the way, was very glad to see Nick with her, holding a special place in her heart forever. And he has a special place in our heart too, Miss Felicia. And at the Glamour 100 party, remember we got this embrace? That's Shelly, who still hasn't said nothing about Ace's interview, by the way. Now, Ace was in attendance at that Ebony 100, not to receive an award like Olandria, of course. But he was there, and somebody from Revolt asked him the question about, is everything okay with Nick and Olandria? And
Hola, are y'all cool? Are y'all good? Are the relationships still the same? Are they different?
Been cool since end of August. We've been cool. Behind the scenes, nobody gets to see the relationships that we build, and not everything hits the net. So everybody assumes we're all either beefing with each other, not cool with each other. It's all love. It's all peace, and that's one thing I love about our friendships.
Things are sometimes addressed publicly that then end up being resolved privately. Would you like to address it publicly?
I'm a huge fan of addressing things, apologies, everything publicly. You know what I mean? But things go on behind closed doors where certain people don't want you to address certain things, publicly. So again, I'm more of a people person. I like to be on the same page as the person. I'm a firm believer in if you're gonna do something public, apologize. And trust me, I believe that wholeheartedly. But I respect everybody's wishes. I'll just say that.
which of course got the think tanks thinking, Ace, are you lying again? Because that's very contradictory. You realize it was the end of August when you did the Speedy interview and then doubled down on it in the VMAs. So I'm not sure what reconciliation happened when and who would have said they don't want shit happened in public that you did in public. Really, bruv? But moving on, not really. I don't think it really helped. Anyway, after enduring the Glamour event and having a video in her award acceptance to Ebony and stuff, right? She was gifted these beautiful jackets that we can't wait to be styled, as well as the Alexander Wang gifts right before the shoot where Nick had to remind everybody she's working. And that night, we got her at another gala award. Yes. This time it was Fortune and Forks. You know, the night that Nick wore the pants that broke. Remember, he said his pants broke because he ate too much pizza. Remember? And remember Ola zoomed in on the Armani down? Remember? And it caused quite the stir. Remember? In his pants that broke because of pizza. On Olandria's way to receive that award. Remember? This award. Remember? Well, after all of this, we woke up to Olandria making another 100 list. Yup. The It Girl reality star Olandria Carthen made it to another one. How many is that now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11. List after top. And the next morning, after all of that gallying and waking up to more 100s, Nick found the jackets. Good morning. Remember the jackets that she got gifted? He found them right before they had to leave the penthouse they stayed in for the week in New York City. Yep.